Good.
You excited for next episode to be shown tonight?
How did you know that? I don't know. Yes, I am. I haven't seen it yet, and honestly, I have no idea what happens because I forget everything. So we're on episode like 8. I just to get through 22 episodes, 4 seasons. You just move forward. Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about how the uprising might influence Daisy's choice to stay away from S.H.I.E.L.D, or if it does at all?
The uprising in this episode,
yes.
right?
The episode you don't remember anything.
Yes. Yeah, I think she. How do I answer this without giving anything away? Yes, it does affect her decision making. Yeah.
So this season, I know this has been discussed a lot also, but later time slot, darker storyline, but is that more fun for you? What's that been like for you?
It started real hot and heavy at the gates. The first episode, it was like, Daisy's naked and changing, and I was like, okay, that's, it didn't, we shot way more of that than what aired, so I don't know where the rest of that went, but it's been fun. I think it makes sense for where the show is at right now. I think the show deserves kind of a darker tone. It would be weird if it didn't because of everything everyone's been through. So it feels right, and I'm excited because it definitely feels like a different chapter, a different version of our show. It feels a little bit more like Netflix, which is cool. I did all of them, and it was so fun. It was like my top 5 days of shooting on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because it was second unit, and they straight up I was on that car for like 4 or 5 hours, and it was like I was at Disneyland, and it was truly like a real Disneyland. There was Ghost Rider was in the car, and I'm a superhero, and I'm flying off, and I jump in the car, and we got to do it for like 2 days, and they had to be like, so you're smiling and laughing during the takes, and we're going 50 miles an hour in a car. First off, that's weird. You should be scared. Instinctually, you're off. Sorry, but it was so much fun. It was so much fun. Yeah.
And I'm sorry, I don't want to keep asking questions of you guys. So how do you like? Well, again, we've only seen the first few episodes, but that dynamic between you and Gabriel Luna as Ghost Rider was pretty intense. The first few episodes. How's that been for you?
It's been good. It's been, I was like, season 4, this is great. I'm going to start. It's all my friends. School's back, and then I was like, oh, I'm alone in every scene, on my own in the streets. So it's been nice to have a working buddy, and in terms of their dynamic on camera, he's, a Yo-Yo makes a reference like, oh, I'm describing Ghost Rider, and she goes, sounds like somebody I know, and from the outside it seems like they are similar, they have the same intentions, but I think what he's doing unintentionally is kind of holding a mirror to Daisy and kind of forcing her to figure out for herself what she is doing, why she is doing what she's doing, why is she rogue, why isn't she at S.H.I.E.L.D, why did she leave, is it for vengeance or is it for something like penance? So that's kind of what he's been helping her do throughout the first couple of episodes this season, and giving her a lot of boosts.
Can you tell us a little bit of how she starts dealing with losing her strength?
Her physical strength.
Yes.
Yeah, it's such a great she's literally losing power in her arms. It's really annoying for me as an actor to have a cast on all the time, which you'll see coming up. But it's kind of, she's realizing she's not invincible. She's not unstoppable. She can be stopped. She can be shut down. And I think the scariest part of all of that is that she doesn't really care. There's that moment at the end of the episode where she genuinely looks at Ghost Rider and says, just do it. Just do it. She's in that much pain. And so I think this season's really going to be about her figuring out how to handle the immense amount of death and sadness and horrible things that have happened to her. So, I don't really blame her. It's not the smartest way, but yeah. Anyone else?
Oh, yes.
Do you have one?
She has a lot of questions.
How do you feel when Mac finds out that Yo-Yo was helping you and he didn't know about it?
Oh, did we see this? I don't know. You're really good at like already getting answers. If S.H.I.E.L.D. were to find out, I don't think it would be good. I think they're so mad with Daisy already that it would kind of just be put on a long list of things they're like, what are you doing that for? But I think more of it would be on Yo-Yo, don't you think? Yeah.
We have time for one more question. Does
Anyone?
Ghostwriter, you think, help Daisy come to terms with the fact that she's not all bad? Because
I think so. I think so. Yeah. I don't think she ever. She's incredibly hard on herself, and she has such a lack of awareness of who she is and how pure her intentions are, and I think that's kind of her problem. And she has so much blame on herself. So yeah, I don't know if she's realizing if she's processing that, but I think it might slowly be seeping into her conscious. Yeah.
Well, thank you
All right,
very much.
thank you.
Thank you so much. Tricky.